What it do, folks? You already know who this is. It's your boy, Coach Drew. Hey, you in the Man Cave Sports Podcast, the Man Cave Sports Podcast. Go ahead and drop that beat.
Drew on the keys for this shit now.
Yo, you know what it is. It's your boys, the Man Cave Sports Podcast. Hey, with your host today, Mike T. Hey, we in the Man Cave, man. I got my guys here. I'm missing one. And we figured out why, like 30 minutes before this.
I
Figured
can't
out why he's not here. But above me, pause, you got Jae Jones.
What's happening?
Across from him, you got Wildcard Mar.
What he do?
And right next to me, you already know, we got our special NFL college football correspondent, the hybrid. What it do, fool?
Hello, Governor.
I already know what we about to be on, man. How y'all been?
Hey, it's been crazy, man. But you know how it is, man. When I'm with y'all, man, hey, life is great.
Yeah, man. You already know, man. Come on. We get to talk sports, dog, man. It's POV
Man.
podcast about it. We tell you.
Yeah.
B.
I'm good. I'm cool, y'all. You know, had some unfortunate stuff. One of my neighbors passed away this past week. Rest in peace to my neighbor Mark. Then one of my band members passed away a couple weeks ago. So it's been good, kind of, hectic, but all positive vibes, and I'm here with the fellas, so it's cool with me. You know what I mean? But other than that, week's been great though. Week's been great.
Condolences.
That's what's up. Condolences.
Yeah.
Thank you.
His band member I personally knew as well was the homie. And to his neighbor, we're gonna take a little moment aside. This wasn't planned enough. We're just gonna take a little moment aside real quick for him and just rest in peace to him, man. Rest in peace to him, man. Rest in peace to him. But we're here for sports, so let's lighten this mood up a little bit. Now, we had some trades. Well, a trade that happened this week. We starting with that. We're gonna kick it off with that. I'm kicking it off with that. I know that's not on the list first, but I'm the host. We're gonna start with Dame Lillard, man. Dame Lillard got traded. Hey, Adam Silver, I'm about to bring the Hollywood rant back. Man, between you and John Morant, my numbers were popping. But anyway, Dame Lillard got traded to the Bucks. Drew Holiday and DeAndre Ayton are the notable names in the trade that went to the Blazers. Grayson Allen went to the Suns. What y'all think, man? What y'all think? Of course, people probably want to know what I think real quick because he didn't go to my team. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. They gave up way more than we was gonna give up. I tell you that much. Listen. Heat and foe. Jae Jones, jump in here, man. Pause.
Hey, man, I'm glad they finally got it done, man. It's been a long off season about hearing about where Dame wanted to go. I think all three teams won. I think the Blazers, they got a nice young core. Obviously, they're looking to trade Drew Holiday, so they're going to flip that and get another pick, possibly another player. They got a nice young core with Scoot Henderson. They got Sharp, Ayton, and they got Anthony Simon. So I think that's a nice young core, and they can build for the future with that. Of course, Milwaukee got Dame, and Phoenix got some good role players, some solid role players. They got some size as well, pause, with what's his name, Nurkic, and I think they got somebody else too, and they got Grayson Allen. So they got some solid role players. So I think it's a good good combo for good role players for those guys. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm not gonna get too excited about this new big three because every time a big trade happens like this, you know, we get, oh, this is the best big three, and and then it kind of disappoints us. So.
You said big three. Who's the three?
Hold on. I already know I know who you're talking about. Jay, continue, please.
Okay, it's not what I'm saying. It's what the streets are saying. They saying Chris Middleton, Giannis, and Dame. That's what the streets. That's what the streets. That's what the streets is saying.
You ain't see me go like this.
You on the wrong street, bro.
Hey,
I ain't gonna hold you. I thought he was about to say Bobby Portis because he's on the U.S. team.
Oh, you can throw him in there too, but you know,
the big four.
The big four. So
they got Brook Lopez.
So hey, I don't know if this is good enough. They did losing Drew Holiday was a huge piece defensively. Even Grayson Allen, a lot of people don't think about him when it comes to defense, but you know, it finally happened, so I'm glad it's over.
If tripping counts as defense.
Yes, sometimes.
I was gonna go to you next, Hybrid, because one thing I'm gonna tell you, Grayson, you pull that stuff and sync with the fucking Suns now, they're gonna jump. Your teammates are gonna jump you. You do that. Watch. Do it if you want to. Go ahead, Hybrid. Jump in here, man.
All right, so originally early in the week when I thought I was like, you know what I mean? I like the move. I just thought they gave up too much at first, but then I had to kind of like wind that back when I was thinking about it early today because I'm like, they don't play no defense in the league no more. So like, you literally have a 1-2 combo. Now I don't agree with the streets saying that Chris Middleton is a big nut. Pause. He's not. Pause. He's not a part of that. You know that conversation. You know what I mean? Of that moniker. Chris Middleton he's an all-star. He is who he is. But without Giannis and somebody else to help, you know what I mean? They lucky they got that one championship. You know what I mean? But anyway, I like it because Portland, like a slave master at the end of slavery, he let my people go. You know what I mean? They let my people go because Dame should have been, that's Dame's fault. Dame should have asked for a trade when CJ got traded because, you know what I mean? But, you know, people like to be, I don't mind loyalty. I think it was an upgrade for the Bucks per se, because like I said, you can try to stop Giannis now, but the thing is, he can kick it out to a man that's deadly who can shoot it from the logo. So that's the one thing. And I did see a Shaq Kobe comparison in just play style. And they will never, ever, 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 they will never, ever be in the same class as Shaquille O'Neal or Kobe Bean Bryant. I'm not saying that, so do not quote me on that. I'm saying the play style where you had somebody you can kick it out to that was a guaranteed bucket, you know what I mean? So I like that. And for the Suns, I don't think the Suns got better in my opinion. And I don't like Grayson Allen. But that's just another story, you know what I mean? His defense. Y'all say defense, I say tripping somebody up, kicking people in the balls and stuff like that. That's not defense. But hey, you know, I digress. But
Draymond been doing it.
Ooh. I don't like Draymond either. But you know, but I mean, I don't.
Draymond's a way better defender than Grayson Allen.
Nah, he is.
He is. I'm saying I don't really like his play style. Like I think Draymond gets a lot of credit for just being average. Like the overall average guy can do everything average. Like, you know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is. But the Suns didn't get better. The Blazers, and y'all gonna probably clown me for this. The Blazers were the big winners in all this. Here's why. They got Dame off their books. They get to truly restart. And if you're Portland, I was a Portland fan in 2001 and 2 and 0. I remember Bonzi, She, Damon, and the rest of the crews, and we didn't do anything. This is a chance to rebuild. Of course, you're not going to do anything this year, so you get a chance. You got DeAndre Ayton, who is one of my great young players. I know y'all not high on him. A lot of people not high on DeAndre Ayton because he does stupid stuff, but if he can get it together, he can. You can't teach 6'11", you know what I mean, 7 foot. So, you know what I mean? But I think Portland is the biggest winner because they get to truly start over and don't have Dame, let me go over the head.
Hey, you're not wrong, though. Here's another piece that I think a lot of people are missing. Like Dame is, 32 years old and not hating on his age or anything, but
he's old.
he's about to hit that point where you're starting to get the last few years of his prime, because he'll be, obviously, I'm sorry, he's 33 now, so he's going to be, you talking about maybe 3-4 years of prime
maybe
to get left from him, because he's already missed some time. I mean, he played 58 games last year, but year before that he only played 29. So when you start, hey, first of all, we ain't gonna cap. None of us is no spring chickens. So a poor mother back was jacked up. So let's call it spade a spade. He's a premier athlete. So you start hitting that age and start hitting that wall, and trust me, y'all know what it is. Father Time undefeated. I'm not saying it's going to be knocking at his door, but when you start missing time, you don't bounce back like that no more. So I mean, there's some times, and let's be real, he's going to be in charge of a lot of scoring along with Giannis. So that's still a lot of pressure that's still going to be on him. So I mean, I don't know, man. I don't think it makes him an automatic championship contender, but it does keep them at the top of the East for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, because who else is there? Like, this is a quick question. I ask a quick question. Who is the other top of the East? Like, they can contend with them.
Boston.
The Heat.
They soft in the middle though. Other than the Heat, I give you the Heat because they got Bam.
We just beat them in the first round.
You can't come on, E. You can't say soft in the middle in Boston and then say Bam right next to that.
Bam ain't soft.
Soft, man.
He's not soft, bro.
Oh my God.
Bam is a banger, man. I ain't gonna.
You know why you say Bam is soft?
No,
why you say Bam is soft?
Nah, because this what it do. Bam be trying to think he finessing. He ain't trying to back down nobody down there on the block. Come on, man.
He don't need to.
Ain't nobody doing that.
Yeah, that's not like the game that we love it doesn't exist no more. Like
and you tripping, and I'm not gonna let you disrespect him like that because that's my team. He be dunking on Bamas straight up. He off the drop step.
Hey, 2K say he physical. I gotta go with 2K say.
Bam is physical. And listen, listen before I move on.
Yeah, you're right.
Adam Silver, before I move on. Wild Card said they ain't played 58 games. What? They don't. So he's supposed to play 82. And I'm not blaming you, Mar. I'm saying I'm talking to Adam Silver.
Yeah.
The norm has become, man, he played 58 games last year as opposed to the year before he played 29.
Yeah.
So basically, in 2 years, he almost missed a full season. So, Adam Silver, I'm looking at you dead in your eye, Adam Silver. You better stop this. I'm telling you, these Mavericks is playing when they want, getting traded when they want. You better stop this. It's getting out of control. I've been telling you this since season 2. Stop, bro. But moving on. Speaking of something else that's a big thing in the world right now.
Pause.
Yes. The Colorado Buffaloes. Yeah, we driving all around on this show. The Colorado Buffaloes.
Driving like Marshawn Lynch.
Hey, listen, man.
Go spot.
Feel me. You figured deal me.
Just great.
Hey.
Go stupid.
Listen.
Dom.
Y'all stupid as a mud, man. But the Colorado Buffaloes, man, they took a big whooping last week. I don't think any of us predicted they was gonna get whooped this bad. We just didn't see. I don't think any of us saw it. And I was foolish enough to say that they would, even without Travis, they wouldn't lose this bad. Boy, was I wrong. Is the hype okay? So I don't even want to ask this question because I don't think that I think we all agree on this. The hype isn't over.
No.
But this week, if they lose the same way
to USC, oh yeah.
Did coaches collab to beat Coach Prime? And do you think they're overhyped? Let's go with Wildcard Mine.
Hey man, according to Keyshawn, they collabed. They over there doing more collaborations than then did he, bringing them all the coaches.
Allegedly.
Hey, according to Keyshawn, he got, 100% word from people that's in
he
the
said he got receipts.
Yeah. So, I mean, look, because that came out, I'm not surprised because these coaches are seeing Prime as an outsider, and he's getting their attention that none of them can even garner. So obviously, when they start creating that same type of fear about things like that, of course they're gonna come up with reasons to try to make him lose. But the fact of the matter is, for those that have been watching the product, they know what it was. Colorado, Buffalo's been have flaws. So when people talk about, they got exposed, I'm like, see, that's how I know you ain't been watching. Because the same problems that they had against Washington, Nebraska, Colorado State, they couldn't stop the run, they couldn't tackle nobody, and they couldn't protect Shador. That's been flaws that everybody that's been paying attention knew what the problem was. The thing is that Oregon is a good enough team to exploit your flaws, obviously, that they've already seen for the first 3 weeks, and actually make you pay for it because they're that good. So, I mean, people want to, they got exposed. I'm like, yo, calm down, because now it's creating this ulterior hate for no reason that has nothing to do with football. Because let's call it spade a spade. There's a lot of people that's hating the shine that Colorado's getting and Prime getting, and it's not based off of football. So it's like, it's starting to get weird on some real.
Hey, listen, man, when the coach said, we ain't doing this for YouTube clicks and attention, I said to myself, me being Coach Drip and the uniform guy that I am, you got 7,365,000 uniform combinations. Y'all Bama's had on cleats.
Special cleats.
And you talking about you don't want no attention? Y'all are the University of Nike.
And put it in the news before the game.
Go ahead, hybrid.
Man. So I'm a piggyback off of what my man Mars said. It's getting extremely weird, the lengths of the depths that these coaches in college football and people and personalities and everyone who just wants to hate, because y'all might not say it, I'll say it, because black man who stuck it to him in the league and did it his way when he was in the league, when he was in college, has now come to college football as a head coach and done it his way. Not only did he go to HBCU, a substandard, now he's going to Division I. Now he lost the big game, last year, but it is what it is. He still had success. Now they're saying, oh no, there's no way he's gonna come here. And you can stay there with them niggas and have success, but on this Power 10 or Power 5 conference, we're gonna find a way for you. Don't hit that bowl game. Because mind you, albeit, like Ma said, and we all knew, we said last week, Cal State was cross-routing the hell out of them. So the defense was very, very vulnerable. They had holes in it. And if you're a team like Oregon, when you've been the shit for a long time now, of course we expect you to win. But it's just the fact to me is that the lengths that they went to be like, yeah, look, we beat them. Yeah, look, see, yeah, you're not all, no, it's one loss. It's a bad loss, but it's one loss. They can come back and restore, Now, if you're saying, is it over for them as far as in bowl games and the bigger picture if they lose next week? Yes, but the hype is still there because this is his first year with Colorado. Nobody expected him to really go to the national championship this year. You can look at their team and see, oh yeah, they weren't going. He purposely went to a bad team to rebuild a program. So I don't feel like the hype for Colorado is gone. I feel like they're just getting started, and not just this season. I'm talking about maybe next season, because I rescind what I said. Shador does not need to go to the NFL next season. He does need to stay another year. It shows. And I have to take his name back. Shador, I'm sorry, sir. You are no longer Shador Thomas Brady Sanders. You're just Shador now. You're just Shador. And play a little better, and stuff like that, then yeah. But it's getting weird. And I do believe, and that's why I said allegedly, just to be funny, I believe that they conspired against that man. And it seemed too personal, and it seemed like, oh, you think okay, we're gonna show you something. And I mean, even when watching the game, it just seemed like they were extra. And then they tried to put my problem is they try to put footage of Colorado talking shit to Oregon before. Then go on YouTube and go on TikTok and stuff like that. You see just as many as Oregon talking shit as well. It's the nature of the game. They talk shit before the game. But the fact they were trying to paint this narrative as, oh, look at these black dudes. Look at this black guy in this team. He thinks he's the shit. He's not that good anyway. He doesn't deserve to be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a couple points before I get to you, Jay. So I'm big on, the race thing, when it comes to being pro-black. Y'all know me personally, so y'all know what I've done in the past on that front. That's pretty much how 613 got started. I want people to pause for a second when they say the race thing, because we are in this microwave era that we're in, we be quick to forget. He dealt with this same shit in the HBCUs. So it ain't that it's white or black. The Bama last year at this time, they was telling him he wasn't swag.
You ain't swag.
Every team was hating on him. When they played, I don't want, matter of fact, I'm not even going to say the name of the college, but it was one of them HBCUs that they played. I know exactly who it was, but I'm not going to say it because they're kids. The kids was on there. They had a video talking about Robin Shador. And then when they got to the game, they were cursing Dion out.
I remember that.
Yeah. No, I remember all that. I'm just saying.
I get the racial part. I get what you're saying about that, but I just think it's him. I just think people just hate him. And it sucks that, you know what I'm saying? Like, white people hate him. Black people hated him. You know what I'm saying? Like, when they lost the Celebration Bowl 2 years in a row, because, again, I watched every single play of Jackson State. When they lost the Celebration Bowl, the same hate that I see this week for him for losing to Colorado is the same thing I saw black people doing when they lost the Celebration Bowl.
That's a fact.
Maybe worse. You know what I'm saying? Because he announced that he was leaving right after the game.
And the hate was triple when they found out he was leaving.
They still hate him.
From his school, from Jackson State.
They still hate him. They still hate him. If you on Twitter, man, listen, they be getting that beyond. But the other point I wanted to make out was to your point, Hybrid. You brought up a good point that they don't show what Oregon was saying. One of them kids, they got a whole clip of Shiloh talking trash to the Oregon players, but they don't show that the Oregon player said, "At least my coach got 10 toes." Dog, that's his father, bro. It's his coach and his father. Who ain't gonna want to turn up?
Mm-hmm.
I'm turning up, bro.
You can call my dad whatever you want because he's primetime Deion Sanders, selfish, egotistic. We heard that all our life.
Yeah, but I'm gonna still bust your head for it though.
But for the 8-toe joke, my dad almost lost his life. Nah, Slim.
Personal joke.
You went too far. You went too far. And I think that's the main reason why Colorado kind of threw the egg last week, because they were emotionally involved in this game. They were talking about it was personal. This really became personal before the game. Go ahead, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, you're right, man. The whole attention seeking thing, like they do it for clicks, we do it for wins, all that. I'm just thinking to myself, like Coach Drip said, yeah, y'all got all these jerseys, the cleats, but bro, you can't tell me you ain't know that camera is right there. Like you did all, like the camera is right there, like you did all that. Yeah.
No. He asked for the cameras to be there.
So
that's what I heard too.
You looking for that attention, bro? Like it's cool, you know what I'm saying? If that's what you want, because we know you want the attention because you got all the jersey combos, the cleats, and all that. But don't sit here and try to down this man when you doing the exact same thing, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing, man? Like, they think that it seems like they feel like Coach Prime is doing this for attention, but this is Coach Prime. Like, this is Deion Sanders. This is who we, you know what I'm saying, knew growing up as a player. Like, he was always this guy. He's not doing this just because the cameras are on. Like, I don't know him, of course, but he's the same way off the camera. So, but I listened to the I think the press conference the other day, and he was just like, you know, that happens like as far as coaches or schools collabing to get information on teams. He was like, that's not really nothing new, and I guess it really didn't surprise him. So I guess he expected that, but I mean that just kind of shows to, I say, kind of like the fear that they have a little bit in Coach Prime or in Colorado, because they've seen in the first 3 weeks how explosive this offense is, right? Like they put up, 30 or 40 against TCU, then they put up 40 against Colorado State. So that, to me, that just shows how powerful he is, like as a coach. And yeah, these guys are a little nervous, man, because he just had the #1 quarterback recruit for 2025. He was hosting them. So they were mad when he took Travis Hunter from Florida State to Jackson State. Yeah, they a little nervous. They're a little fearful. This guy is coming in. He's doing it different. He's not doing it the average way of how Nick Saban used to do back in the day, or Kirby Smart or Dabo. He's doing it his way. He's using social media. He's doing all of this stuff. He's doing all of this, and his team is 3-1 right now in its first year. So, yes, they coaches probably did collab. Is the hype over? No. If Deion and Colorado don't win another game this year, they still are winners. Why? Because they sold out tickets for the ticket sales, the merch, the glasses, everything. Colorado football has went through the roof, has made huge profit, and they still getting top recruits coming. Like, who's not wanting to play for Coach Prime at this point? Like, every kid in America, if they get a chance, they want to play for Coach Prime. So I think the hype is not going to be over. Even if they get blown out by USC, I think the hype is still there, and we're going to always want to see what Coach Prime in Colorado is going to do the following week.
So, briefly, before moving on to I kind of disagree with you on that, Jay. I think that if they lose to USC, the hype will be over for the people that ain't us. The people that support him, we're still going to be supporting them. The people that don't, they're going to, if they lose to USC the same way they lost to Oregon, I don't think college game ain't going back there this year. Unfortunately. But to my point I said earlier in the season, I believe that they're going to be bowl eligible. They need 3 more wins. In college is 6. So they need 3 more wins. That's a huge, huge win for them if they become bowl eligible.
Yeah.
And then next year they'll bring in some dogs. I think for this level, it's probably going to be like a 3-year process for real.
Oh yeah.
And Shador will be there next year. Shallow will be there next year. Travis will be there. Hopefully, Kermani, the other #1 recruit that he got this year,
Mm-hmm.
still there. They had there's a little friction there that everybody's trying to paint, but Deion just telling the kid, "Hey, get prep, watch film,
Prep,
that nature."
Yep.
But I'm gonna give y'all a 40-second play clock, real quick. Week 5, we got some big matchups. What y'all looking forward to? I can name some off for y'all. Kansas versus Texas is 4-0. LSU versus Ole Miss. You got USC versus Colorado. You got Penn State versus Northwestern. You got Kentucky versus Florida. That's a sleeper game right there. That's a real sleeper game. Then you got Notre Dame versus Duke.
That's actually a good game. That's a good matchup.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody in 2 weeks ago we probably wouldn't even thought of this game.
Nah, that's fair. That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? You got some good games. You got some good games this week. So, what games? 40 seconds apiece. I'm gonna start with you, Jae Jones. What you looking forward to this week?
Of course, the USC Colorado game. 2 good quarterbacks. Definitely looking for that. Utah, Oregon State. I think it's going to be a good one. And Florida and Kentucky, like you mentioned, I think that's going to be a really good game as well.
Okay. Wildcard Mar.
Hey, I'm actually looking at Kansas and Texas for sure. Obviously, being back in the dirty, we got a lot Jayhawk fans around me, so they going crazy for them. And Texas is a top 5 team again. I mean, it's been a minute since Texas been in the top 5, and ever since that win against Bama, they had a close game the following week, but they took it this last week. So I'm trying to see if Kansas is legit, man, and I'm trying to see if Texas is, are they just gonna be the regular Big 12 team where they ain't gonna handle damn defense and all offense? So I'm looking to see that matchup for sure.
Hybrid, let's go.
Of course, USC, Colorado. I don't know. Some telling me this Michigan, Nebraska might be a little bit more interesting than we think. Because I think my first look, I'm like number 2 Michigan against Nebraska. Nebraska might get swapped, like really. But I don't know. Are they still rivals? If I'm not mistaken.
No.
Nah.
Not really okay. Well, yeah,
Nebraska
really don't got that many rivals no more.
Nah, because
they've been. You said they've been cheating.
Nah, they've been cheeks. They've been over
there. And then, but also LSU, Mississippi. 13 versus 20. That's because I'm an LSU fan only because my junior high school football team, we had the same exact colors and mascot. So I've always, been an LSU fan. But I just want to see, it's gonna be a good game because they're so close in ranking. They're actually close in, as I'm saying, in like points and everything, like points scored and stuff like that. So and they both 3-1. So yeah, that's gonna be definitely a game I'm gonna definitely watch.
Got you. So moving to the big dogs, the NFL. Move to the NFL. Now, I want to ask y'all a question. Are the Dolphins the best team in the NFL right now?
Nope.
Best scoring team.
Yeah.
Maybe best scoring team, yeah, but not the best team.
Best offense.
Well, I asked you guys that because we're going to give our week 3 recaps. And man, listen, boy, were we wrong about them Commanders.
No, forget that.
No, I was wrong. And trust me, I'm not. The Kool-Aid. This is real. It's
done for them.
For them. Oh yeah, I will never pick them as an upset ever again. Y'all had me looking stupid as hell.
Listen, the Commanders.
I live in DC. I could have told you that.
Yeah, but I had faith in my boy EB. I didn't know that damn your boy Sam Howell would throw four giveaways. That man would look like Santa Claus, bro.
Hey,
it's okay, but when you have Patrick Mahomes and before Mahomes you have Alex Smith, it's a difference to coach them versus Sam Howell. I told y'all this is a league of tape. This is a league of tape.
Well, speaking of tape, we had a big upset with the Colts over the Ravens.
No, that was no. That wasn't. I thought some of the Cowboys.
Real big upset.
Oh no, we're gonna get no. See this.
You petty. You see, he petty. He petty.
This is the drama because I didn't even say nothing about the Commander. I didn't even get to say nothing. Jay didn't get to say nothing about the Commanders. You said everything. So since you wanted to do that, we're gonna slow build this thing. The Colts versus the Ravens. That was. I don't think anybody picked the Colts to win. The Browns.
They got hoes though. They got hoes.
They did. That last play where Lamar
pass interference.
That pass interference that wasn't called.
Yeah.
Amongst other games.
You're not wrong, but let's be honest. You can't leave it to the refs and that.
Right, they shouldn't have been in that position.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's facts.
Yeah.
You're 100% right. That's true.
Moving on.
I'm just saying, like, I'm talking about, hold on, Coach. I'm just saying, like, with all of our eyes, we clearly saw that's pass interference. You know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to call that, but you know what I mean? It is what it is. All right, we can move on. Come on, bring it on.
Because he knows. Well, you put up the money. I was gonna go to you next. You guys got smacked too.
We got smacked.
The Browns smacked y'all. The Dolphins. I mean,
no, that's a smack.
Another game that would have been an upset 2 weeks ago. Patriots over the Jets. And I think somebody said on the show that the Patriots was going to win that game because Bill Belichick ain't losing no damn Zach Wilson.
Yeah. I mean, we knew that.
Yeah, we knew that.
Yeah.
The Lions beat the Falcons. The Packers beat the Saints. The Texans beat the Woo! They whooped the Jaguars.
I didn't see that.
Well, the game right now.
Oh no, we gonna get to week 4, and just overall, what do you guys think that about week 3? I'm gonna go to Wildcard Ma first. Let's go.
Hey, week 3. What I learned is you better show up.
Hold on, my bad.
Go ahead. I knew he was about to do it. I knew he was gonna do it. I'm waiting. I knew it was coming. Go ahead. And the Cowboys lost to the Cardinals. You ain't gonna keep doing this to me, Coach Drip. We sucked on Sunday. We sucked. Do you want my soliloquy yet? Don't worry, I'll wait.
We want to know where G Money is at.
He didn't come. He didn't show up. I knew I couldn't do it because at first I was going. I can't come on today. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't even do my podcast, not because of that, but because of some stuff I hear. But I ain't even do the podcast on Tuesday because I had a client. Really, that was the real reason. But okay, so we lost. We lost to a team we shouldn't have lost to. Nobody showed up. Dak Prescott was not the reason that we lost. He did throw a late pick, but we was down already at the time, so it didn't, it didn't matter. He actually didn't play a bad of a game. It's just the fact that, and it's not an excuse, but it's like you're not going to have success between what you normally can do when you have a whole new offensive line, basically, with a strong points in your offensive line. Because Steele and Martin, Martin, that's his name, right?
Zach Martin, yeah.
Zach Martin.
Not Zach Martin. My bad. Tyler Smith. Tyler Smith sucks. I don't like him.
Well,
Steelers. No, not Tyron. Tyler.
Oh yeah. I just drafted him a couple of years ago too.
Yeah, but I didn't like him then. I don't like him now. But I still don't like Biotis, but Biotis is cool. I like Biotis less than I used to like Doug Free. You know what I mean? Go Google Doug Free, people. Exactly. You'll get what I'm saying. But we didn't show up to play, y'all. The Cowboys lost. We rightly lost. It seemed like we showed up thinking this is the Cardinals and they're supposed to lay down. And another thing is, though, Micah, shut the fuck up.
Who?
I'm going to say it again. Micah Parsons. I love you as a player. Shut the fuck up and play. You are not LT. You're not LT. You are not LT. You're Micah Parsons. We had stupid plays all around the board. But I will say, when we were driving the first time before Dak threw the interception, they, like in the Ravens game, did not call a blatant pass interference, not CeeDee Lamb, because CeeDee, fight for the ball. Stop looking for the refs to bail you out. But in Michael Gallup's case, there's nothing you can do when you're like this and the guy's like this pushing you and he's not looking back for the ball. I looked at the rule book, like I told y'all, because I'm petty like that. I looked at the rule book and it says that's pass interference. Yeah, because y'all can see we had me fucked up. I was on Twitter, like, yeah, pass interference. Just boom, splat the rule. You know what I mean? No excuses, though. Cowboys didn't come to play. They deserve to lose on Sunday. And I ain't gonna lie to you. We keep playing like that, you can cancel Christmas. There ain't nothing gonna happen. I mean, you can't. I like what Michael Parsons said. If you think you're better than the team, you can't play down to them. You got to play at your level, even better. Like I said a couple weeks ago, you beat the crap out of the teams that you're supposed to beat the crap out of, and you just win or barely win or get a good win against the great elite teams. That's how you get to a Super Bowl. But this is the Cowboys we talking about. I'm a life longer, so I'm used to it. That's why y'all see I'm not stressing. I was mad a little bit. Tony Romo was my quarterback, so I'm used to this.
Damn.
Okay, so
like a 15-minute rant.
So everybody,
I'm sorry, y'all.
Everyone if you listen on Apple, Google, or Spotify, or if you're watching us on YouTube, he lying like hell.
I laugh.
The man just said he's stressing. He just took all the wild card all the time.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, he went over again.
Because I'm sorry. But you tried to wait. You tried to breeze past the Redskins and they come to me.
Oh no.
Hey, he going through something, man. He going through something.
That's why I was like, let me just slow burn it. He was like, listen, man, I gotta get this on my man. We not that bad. I'm gonna shit on the Redskins who lost to a team they were supposed to lose to. And then, but you know what? I'm gonna let y'all know.
Hey, man. Hey,
Wild card, Ma. Listen, man, you don't have these type of problems with your team, man. You got Taylor Swift at your games and
his quarterback Nephilim.
I'm so over that Taylor Swift joint already, dog.
Why? Y'all won.
Nah, man. We played the Bears. We better beat them.
But see, the reason why I say that is another shot at the Cowboys. When Jessica Simpson was showing up to go see Tony Romo, she was like this.
What did we do to you? Damn, we ain't even played yet.
Hey, for real. Week 3.
That's fat.
Week 3 as a whole was like that any given Sunday type of moniker. Because, like, bro, there was some games that you like, damn, what y'all, man, you got to stay focused, man. You can't be losing to certain games that you supposed to be winning, man. So it wasn't just the Cowboys. I mean, but I just got to talk about it, man. Hey, man, them joys just gave up 70 points, bro. 70 points, bro. Somebody got to get fired, dog.
Exactly.
See what happened was everybody on the team was sick, so they put the Colorado Buffaloes out there.
Man, Russell Wilson got to get benched.
For what?
Hey, bro, dog, dog, everybody is up for grabs on this squad.
If you scored 70 points on them, you can't blame the quarterback.
Bruh, what? All right. So Russ still ain't really done nothing that ain't changed our mind to say, yo, man, he looks like Russell. Oh, man, he still got it. He ain't done nothing like that. But my thing is, bruh, as a team, that's a team. So that's a team straight beat down. Y'all losing and giving up 70 points. Yeah, the defense gave it up, but what is the offense doing to help? Y'all only put in 20? Like y'all ain't did nothing to help close that gap.
Like, they was trying, Mar. They was trying. They was trying. But like Cortland Sutton fumbled twice, right? He fumbled twice. They got hit with a bad call for they got called with an offensive pass interference with Cortland Sutton scored in the end zone. Like, yeah, they defense did. I mean, they gave up 70 points, but it wasn't all Russ. Like, it wasn't. Russ didn't really play bad. He threw a pick, but they was already down 35-13.
Call a spade, Jay.
Future
got everybody hating Russell Wilson, dog. It's Future, dog. These Mavericks lost 70-20, but somehow we got to blame Russ.
And the defense, Tua didn't throw an incomplete pass to the third quarter.
I'm blaming everybody, bro. Everybody got to go, dog.
Everybody was wide open when Tua threw the ball. He only missed 3 passes. The running back, he just was running. Like, they...
Hey, but help me out with this, fellas. How the hell does the defensive coordinator just giving up 70 points still got a damn job on Monday? Help me out.
Sean Payton is the head coach.
Yeah, but
let me explain why. You know what the dysfunction?
Sean Payton on the hot seat too.
But my point is saying, you know what the dysfunction started. They say it starts at the top. His fucked up is he can't get past his own self to not let shit that he say about his quarterback get. You know what I mean? It's like you blatantly don't like your quarterback. We see it. So, like, it's total team dysfunction. And if I'm not mistaken, I did hear that the locker room is divided as is
already.
And I'm saying for a while it's been like
Russ
that.
Got there.
Since like not this season, last season, because of the whole
Russ got there. It's been like that,
yeah. So. And that's why I say Russ got to go, because if he's the biggest thing, why the whole team, like, if he thinks he's better than the team, it's a team, bro. It's football.
That's true.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of I'm not trying to be the Russ defender, but I'm just being honest. when last year they said he had his own locker room and his own little personal joint.
Yeah.
Everybody tried to make it seem like he's the only one that do that. But he wasn't. We know for a fact that he wasn't the only person that did that. We know other quarterbacks do that. We just found out now because it's him. And everybody trying to hate on him. This year with Sean Payton, to your point, Hybrid, we've seen this before where the coach don't like the quarterback. His name was Robert Griffin III.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, we can see when to Mars' point, I get what he's saying. Everybody should be on the hot seat. Like, not even on the hot seat. Everybody should be fired. Like, for real. They should go get some XFL players. I mean, you give up, I'm just saying, if you get up 70 points in a professional football game, you lost by 50 in a professional football game. Then I agree with Mar, but I think that everybody's overreacting to Russell because of Future. To be honest, I think Future just made a song dissing them. You know what I'm saying? And everybody hate Russ. Like, Russ is like the perfect.
You think Sean Payton is call this in the future?
No, I'm talking about us. Everybody, every black commentator, every black person that then spoke about the Broncos, then said Russ. They ain't said Jerry Judy. Jae Jones was the only other person that say another player on the team's name. Anytime they talk about the Broncos, they say Russ and Sean Payton. We don't talk about nobody else on that damn team. And
that's where it started.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna go down the goddamn list. Marvin Mims, Javonte Williams, you suck. Samaje P. Ryan, what are you doing? Brandon Johnson, listen, y'all, Coach Drip does not approve of y'all drip. Moving on. Y'all dripping by losing by 50. That's crazy. Y'all losing like
and they kept Russ in the game.
But think about this, fellas. Think about you part of a ownership group and y'all drop billions of dollars to get this squad, and this is what you're getting, bro. Like, you just got this squad, and 3 games in, you over here getting cheeks clapped 70-20, bro. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, John Elway got to go too.
Oh, bro, he should have been gone because he was bad as a general manager.
He's not a good GM, bro.
Nah, I'm gonna tell y'all what the real is. This is the curse of Tim Tebow.
He lucky. I mean, he got Peyton Manning he got the shell of Peyton Manning. And got a ring. And the only reason he got a ring is because he played Cam Newton in the Super Bowl.
Jae Jones, did you have anything you want to add about Week 3 real quick?
Shit, man. It's just a bunch of upsets, man. That Houston Texans team, man. I like CJ Stroud and those young boys. They moving. There was a lot of upsets. The Chargers gambled. They went for it on 4th and 1 on their own 25, and somehow still won the game because Kirk Cousins threw a pick. But that's about it, man. Just a crazy week, man. The NFL was NFLing last weekend, man.
They talking about trade. They talking about trading Cousins to the Jets.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins is the one quarterback that when something bad happened, you know he did it.
Yeah, and they was on the goal line.
Other quarterbacks, they might get away with, like, even with Russ, we still kind of saying, hey, you got to blame other people on the team. Well, Kirk, it's always him. It's really always him. When there's a bad play, it's him. But moving on, we're gonna do it differently this week. Because last week, G sucks, man. He's not here because he sucks, man. He sucks.
Shout out to my Cowboys fan, man. Shout out to my Cowboys fan.
But anywho, the only reason I'm talking trash to G is because he's a Cowboy fan and a Wizard fan. Jesus Christ. But I'm gonna give y'all 40 seconds each. We got the quarterback clock. What are y'all looking forward to in Week 4? I'm gonna go ahead and start with you, Hybrid.
I'm looking forward to the Cowboys and Patriots game because this has to be a get back game, like a get back to, normal, how we were playing before the ugly loss we just had. That's basically it. I'm not really gonna watch no other game. Well, I'm lying. I'm gonna watch the majority of the games, but my reminder is gonna be the Cowboys game. You know what I mean? And that's basically what I'm looking for. Oh, I'm also looking to see what the Commanders do. You know what I mean? See if y'all rebound. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Got that ugly though.
You're a semi fan. Jae Jones, let's go.
Of course you got the Browns Ravens game. I want to see what the Broncos gonna do, man. Like, how they gonna bounce back after giving up 70 against Justin Fields? We ain't gonna talk about them, what they did. And of course, man, the Commanders and Eagles, man, the division rivalry or divisional game. So those are the kind of games I'm looking forward to this week, man. And the Texans and Steelers.
Hey, if the Broncos get smacked, they might as well just sell the team to Frankfurt, England, or wherever the Frankfurt is. The NFL talking about they want
Germany. You said Frankfurt, England.
Hey, listen. Hey. You know the NFL keeps saying they want to send teams overseas. Hey, go ahead and send the Broncos over there.
Hey,
you know the NFL always give the shitty teams to the overseas. Like the Jaguars play. The Jaguars have been playing in damn England for 15 years. And
hey, I want to see what they do too, man. They got clapped last week. They play overseas this week.
Well, ain't nobody worried about that game.
The Dolphins goddamn morning. The Dolphins are at the Bills too, y'all. I forgot to say that too.
That's what I was about to say, man.
Go ahead, Wildcard Mark, because you didn't get. Go ahead.
Dolphins and Bills for sure. 3-0 going to 2-1 Buffalo. So I'm looking for that. That's a division game. But look, I'm with Jay, man. I'm watching that Broncos and Bears joint because two teams, and it sucks that it's the worst matchup in the world because both these teams are straight cheeks right now. But fact of the matter is Broncos
game for the number one pick,
bruh. Broncos, you come on, man. You can't give up 70 and turn around and can't beat the Bears. Come on, bruh. If you can't beat the Bears, if you can't beat the Bears, everybody gotta go.
They're going to Mexico City. That's what they got.
Everybody gotta go.
So you say sell the team up?
Bruh. Hey, can we get our refund on that $4 bill? Hey, that ain't what we paid for, bro.
Hey, you know Walmart losing money, right?
Hey, losing money left and right, dog. Because, hey, bro, every time I go to Walmart, dog, they got more self checkouts. They ain't trying to pay no employees.
Yeah, they might keep losing all the damn money because ain't nobody checking on nothing.
That's right.
And they can't have you stop or nothing by law. They gotta let you go.
I see the Bama swipe the goddamn oodles and noodles pack and then walk out with the TV.
Man, please.
That's right.
50 cents for a TV.
Hey, but Justin Fields got to play too. Not necessarily just him, but that the Bears got to show some type of life, man. Come on.
Buck sakes too.
Another 40 seconds. 40-second one. This is one of our segments that we usually do first, but hey, I'm different. Start, bench, or cut. The cornerback edition. Jair Alexander, Darius Slay, or Trayvon Diggs. So I'm gonna go ahead and surprise some people. I'm gonna start Trayvon Diggs. I'm gonna bench Darius Slay, and I'm gonna cut Jair Alexander.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you okay? That you are different. You're right.
I'm different, and the reason why Trayvon gets to start is because the games that he did play in this year, to me, again, Coach Drip is unbiased. He was playing
really now.
He was playing different this year. Like usually the past, he was playing as a ball hawk. And he got beat a couple times because he was playing as a ball hawk. Yeah. This year, he was playing lockdown, man, defense. And I think if he didn't get hurt, then this would have been a year that we would have put him into that upper echelon of corners. He's there he's there in the star level as a corner. The superstar level was going to be this year by the way he was playing. And I know people like, oh, Mike, that's only 2 games. No, bro. you can still play. Football is tape as well. You watch the tape and you can see, like, he was literally locked down this year. Wasn't nobody catching nothing on him. Don't matter who it was. He was ready for that. But why Mar?
Hey, you're actually not wrong, so I'm not mad at it because I know the knock on Trayvon. They like, yo, bro, you give up too many yards, but hey, man, he gets the interceptions when it matters. So, and he keeps cats out the end zone. So I'm gonna actually rock with you. I'm gonna go with Trayvon. Start. I'm a bench Darius Slay, and then I'm gonna actually cut Zaire. I don't think he something about his I don't think he's physical makeup is as good as Darius Slay and Trayvon, because Trayvon is actually, like 6'2", 6'3", so he's actually decent size. And pause. And Darius is very physical. So yeah.
Jae Jones.
I'm gonna start Darius Slay. I'm gonna go ahead and start Darius Slay.
Big play Slay.
Yeah, pause. And I'm gonna go ahead, man. I'm gonna bench Jair Alexander, and I'm gonna cut Trayvon Diggs.
So
yeah,
I was gonna go with Darius. I was gonna go with you and start Darius Slay as well, but I don't think that Darius Slay is a ball hawk like Trayvon. And again, to my point, what I said earlier, Trayvon, I think this year we're gonna take that leap to, because I think Darius Slay, out of all three of us, the best lockdown corner.
Oh, he a ball hawk though.
Because of his past. You know what I'm saying? We got robbed of Trayvon this year. So Hybrid, go ahead.
All right, so I'm gonna go, of course, I know I'm gonna start Trayvon because he's a Cowboy. He's from the DMV. I'm from the DMV. Got to. For obvious reasons that y'all already said. I've got to go back into that. But I'm not gonna bench Slay because of some of the reasons. I'm gonna bench Slay because he's an Eagle, but because
this guy
because he's an Eagle, he gets to play because I see his play 2 times a year, and I know he can play. And his production, as far as what people do against him, is, like I said, a little better than like Alexander. But I disagree. Alexander, I'm gonna cut him, but Alexander is like in that echelon of them. Like, and I'm gonna say he's physical, but he's not a powder puff corner. Like, he can jam. I've seen him jam a lot of receivers. So, you know what I mean? I don't think he's not physical. I think he's physical, but I agree with y'all saying, is he as physical as Trayvon Diggs or Darius Slay? No, because he doesn't play in the NFC East, and that's kind of, like, but yeah. So I'm with you, Coach Rip.
He get physical when he play Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I think he talks.
Rivalries.
Yeah, he talk a lot too. He definitely
I think he talks the most. I think that's what gets him. That's what gets his name out there. I don't think he's bad at all. I don't think he slums at all. But I also do
see. Just how to see him on ESPN.
Yeah, and he gets beat a lot.
Bro, you good, bro. But everybody gets beat. I've seen all the greats get beat.
Right.
Of the Reavers.
Right. So moving on. We're gonna go back to basketball real quick. I'm gonna give you a 24-second shot. I got 24 seconds. What's the best big three in the NBA currently? I'm gonna go with the Hybrid first.
Ooh, that's kind of tough right now. A best big three. It's not too many big threes if you want to say that per se. But I'm gonna say big three. I say,
Based on all your 24 o'clock, dog.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't really have one other than
Chris Middleton.
No,
Dame.
There's no. To me, there's no. To me, there's no big. My answer is, to me, there is no big threes. I can honestly say there's 3 bona fide superstars right now, like a Miami or even a.
That's the only answer. It's Phoenix. That's my 24-second shot clock. Phoenix. That's the only answer.
Who's that 3?
Bill, KD, and Bill.
KD. Oh, okay, yeah. I forgot Bill. I forgot Bill was over there. So yeah, Exactly. So I agree with that.
Wild card
That's
mark with the Suns.
That's it. I mean, that's it.
What about you, Jay?
Nah, I'm gonna go with that too. I'm gonna go with Phoenix.
Okay. I'm gonna go with my big three. Tyler Hero.
Oh my God.
Jimmy Butler. And Bam Adebayo. Hey,
Tyler Hero.
Oh, y'all can go like this. None of y'all made it to the finals. Moving on.
My team just won a championship 3 years ago.
Yeah, y'all beat us, and that's fine.
No, I'm a Lakers fan.
I know y'all beat us.
No, not in the finals, but yeah.
Y'all beat us in the finals, the Miami Heat.
In the bubble.
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking about the Suns. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, y'all beat us in the finals, and we just got back last year. So,
and y'all lost again.
Yeah, listen, we lost. Yes, we did. We lost pretty bad. But I'm moving on. The Pacers are looking to trade Buddy Hill. I give y'all 24 seconds. What's the best landing spot for Buddy Hill? I'm gonna go with Jae Jones first.
Philly, gotta go to Philly, man.
Ooh, that's I didn't even think about that. Wildcard Mar.
Honestly, Miami. Y'all need a bucket getter, bro.
What?
Y'all need a bucket getter. Come on, Jim. First of all, Jimmy ain't turning it over till a playoff. So you gonna need somebody to get the buckets in the regular season to get you to that point.
There was somebody named Tyler.
Preach.
Tyler Hero.
You keep throwing fake Jason Williams out there.
See, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's the reverse of the stuff that the boy averaged a dub. And you talking about he not a bucket getter. He got hurt this year. Ooh, that's 1 year. He's been butter ever since he's been in the league.
That joint stay hurt, man.
How?
What?
I ain't gonna say nothing. I went against Miami to all playoffs, and them motherfuckers won until they got to the finals. I ain't saying shit else about Miami.
I first of all,
he only averaged 20 last
season. You're 24 seconds. Hybrid, your turn.
See, I was going to agree. Damn.
Go ahead.
I'm going to agree with Wild Card Mob because y'all do need somebody other than fake Jason Williams to get some buckets. You know what I mean? But also, I'm going to throw two more teams out there that it will make them. One team will be a solidified, okay, yeah, you have the players to make it to the championship from the East. That's the Bucks. The other team, and this is going to make y'all be like, oh, shit. The Clippers.
Hey.
No, that's not going to make us say all shit. None of them play enough games for them to win any finals.
No, I'm saying, okay, we saying the perfect world.
We talking Adam Silver again.
They say the Kawhi coming into the season healthy.
They said Paul
Clippers, he be scary.
Paul George said, I'm back on my bully. When have you ever been on your bully?
And he was on in the Pacers that series with LeBron when he dunked on Bird, man.
Yeah, they lost, right? They lost, right?
Yeah, he was LeBron. It's the NBA Illuminati.
Ain't no bully. There ain't no bully. Debo got whooped by Craig.
So did the Miami Heat.
Craig, whoop his ass.
Listen, man, I'm gonna say this, Buddy Hill. I wouldn't mind you coming to Miami. That would be dope. But I'm gonna say somebody that's a sleeper.
Well, they missed out on Dame. You got to do something, bro.
No, we don't. Don't you understand who we are?
A team that lost in the finals consecutively?
With 17 Bammers that undrafted. We got 17 Bammers that didn't get drafted. You gotta relax.
That's not our fault that y'all did that. We ain't make out.
Hey, listen, you got to relax because I'm about to throw you a bone. The team that he will fit in perfectly with is the Los Angeles Lakers. That would take them over the top.
I don't even like LeBron. Why would I want Buddy Hill?
Because with Anthony Davis, don't play them games that he about to not. Them 30 games he ain't about to play. LeBron ain't about to play 25. Y'all need somebody that can score.
Hey, that's true.
Because you know that's about to happen. Anthony Davis ain't about to play 45 games.
Bruh.
LeBron ain't about to play. LeBron gonna fuck around and play. LeBron gonna play 60. This is gonna be Oracle. This will be the least amount of games LeBron James has played in a full season. Watch what I tell you. And he ain't gonna be injured. because I think the Lakers are going to be a good team this year, and they need to rest them. But moving on, because we was about to fight. We was all about to fight here. There's a big fight on Saturday.
Ooh.
Between Charlo and Alvarez.
Canelo.
I just want to get y'all thoughts on this. I'm gonna go to Jae Jones first.
Man, this is gonna be a tough match for Charlo, man. I think he jumped up 2 weight classes, man. I like Charlo. I'm a Charlo fan, but
Canelo.
I'm going Canelo, man. That's a tough task to do, man. Canelo is that guy.
Oh, I can't wait.
You know what I'm saying? Especially at this weight class right here, man. So I'm going with Canelo, man. Charlo gonna have to box he gonna have to basically box a flawless fight. Like he gonna have to be damn near perfect in order to get this win. But I'm going with Canelo.
Wild card Mar.
Hey man, I'm gonna be honest because we saw Bud and Charlo had that little exchange in the middle of the ring when when Bud was beating up on Spence. He really was talking to Charlo in the crowd. So I think Charlo is that might be his inspiration to, hey man, let me take care of Canelo so I can set up that mega fight with Bud. So I don't think it's gonna happen, but I would love for it to happen for Charlo.
Me too.
To take out Canelo and set up him and Bud. But Canelo is not, man, come on, man. That ain't no slouch, bro.
It's not.
Bruh.
Hybrid, jump in here, Hybrid.
All right, so I've been a Canelo Alvarez fan since the boy came out. If I'm not mistaken, and I know I'm going to get quoted wrong, but didn't Mayweather said this was one of the few young fighters back then that he was like, is going to be something? If I'm not mistaken.
He did say that. And
Charlo, he's too cocky to me. He's a good fighter, but he's not Alvarez's, what I mean, like level at all. And then Alvarez hits harder than he does, a lot harder than he does. So I got him I say the most is going to go, if Canelo doesn't catch him, it might go 12. But if he catches him with a good one, 10 rounds. Knock out in 10.
Okay.
Knock out in 10.
And this is something I'm just throwing in there. And Jae Jones, make sure you write this down. This is a new segment we have. Yes, no explanations. Do y'all think that boxing in the mainstream is back? Yes, no explanations. Jae Jones.
Yes.
Wildcard Ma.
Nope.
The Hybrid.
No.
Got you. Hey, man, this has been a great show with us, man, with the Man Cave Sports Podcast. We are here each and every Saturday. You can catch us on the 613 Faye Network. Jae Jones, holler at these people, let them know where they can find you, man.
Jae Jones on all 4 social media platforms. The Man Cave Sports Group on Facebook. Hey, shout out to my son, Josh. He got a podcast, the Hit or Miss Podcast on Twitch, man. Y'all check that out as well, man.
Yeah.
What's up, young boy?
Yo, make sure y'all holler at them on Twitch. Wildcard Ma.
You know what it is. You can find me right here, 613 Faye Productions with my guys, the Man Cave Sports Podcast, or hell, Foes Up, Watch Down in the 4 corners of wrestling. You can't find me over. Catch me over there, RW Sports Network, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, KCY on the Twitter. You know what it is.
Yo, Hybrid, holler at these people, tell them where they can find you.
Hey, I know y'all can catch me on Instagram at EPROC, EPROC _ the hybrid, THEHYBRID. You can catch me here each and every Saturday on YouTube on the Man Cave Sports Show. Y'all know what we do. This is, me and the guys. And if you're in the DMV area, you can also catch me at my band, TOB Band and Show, and catch me wherever we at. We playing and stuff like that.
Hey, they be cranking. I'm a fan. I'm just gonna say that. I live in Germantown, Maryland, so I don't be getting to go to no shows. Them jerseys far, but
yeah, but that's 2.5.
Yeah, but you can catch the boy Coach Drip They love me. They love the Coach Drip. They love Coach Drip. Coach Drip on Twitter, 304. Also on Instagram, Coach Drip 304. Facebook, Michael Turner. Also, you can find our brother and pod, G Money, Matt, G Money Caveman on Twitter. We miss you, G. We can't wait till you get back. Even though we be making jokes about you, we can't wait till you get back.
Smoke Dodger.
You let them gang up with me today, G. I'm mad at you. You let them gang up with me today.
Hey, pause.
Hey, hold up.
Oh,
hey,
pause. Whoa.
Hey, Jay, man, you dirty, dog. Double J, you dirty. We went a whole show and you didn't big up your boy Ronald Acuna Jr. Man, you
we did it last show, but I definitely do it again.
Oh, and Coach Drip, you wild. So what's up with that game, Coach Drip?
Oh,
yeah. You thought I was gonna let you go. See? I'm petty. I told you payback is a bitch in the prayer.
Okay.
What happened with the game, Coach Drip?
No.
Hey, don't worry, I'll wait. Popcorn.
He tried to.
Hey, Jay, clip it from this point. Einstein High School Titans. Shouts out to Coach Sean. Shouts out to Nazir Spates. Shouts out to Antonio. Shouts out to Eric Smith. Shouts out to the whole Einstein Titans. First of all, good win. Great win. Dope win. Y'all earned it. Y'all beat Blair. Y'all beat my alma mater. Y'all beat them. Second thing I want to say to y'all, thank you to Coach Sean and Nazir for putting us on, because you guys are helping putting on 613. You guys are helping putting on the Man Cave Sports Podcast. I thank you for that. That's why I took the picture with the youngin. Since he brought it up, true story. Me and Jay was walking to the parking lot. They noticed me, and they thought I went to Einstein. So at the end of the day, shout out to them young men. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. They earned that win. That was a dope win. And I got to make sure that, Jay, I'm still keep this rolling. This is the clip. Shouts out to them. I'm going to eat crow. My team lost. But them kids earned it. We was on their sideline. They earned it, man. It was a great game. Not only was it a great game, it was they earned that, man. That's if you was at that game, it was one of the best football games I've ever seen in my life. Because they earned it. The way they earned it. They was facing adversity. Fourth quarter, Blair was coming back. Put it this way. It was one call in the game, and this is how much I respect Einstein. If it was any other school, I would be like, the refs got paid. It was one, and Jay know what I'm talking about. That punt return. I've never seen a 40-yard penalty ever in my life. But yeah, so
yeah,
we got a little time. Blair was in the fourth quarter. Blair flipped it like this. You know how they talk about teams turning it on and turning it off?
Turning it on, yeah.
What I'm telling you is, everyone knew at the fourth quarter, Blair was about to win that game. Everybody knew. It was like, all right, Blair.
The penalty.
Huh?
The penalty. What was the penalty about? You said a 40-yard penalty?
It was a punt return with a Bama ran it back about 50, 60 yards. And the flag, the holding, they call holding. And the holding was right where he got tackled at. They put them back on the 5-yard line.
Yeah, so he had crossed, the Blair returner had crossed midfield. I think he had got it into Einstein territory at like the 30. So they threw the flag, and then they backed him all the way up onto Blair's 5.
But see,
yard.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. If the infraction occurs when it didn't happen during the play until he got to the end zone, then shouldn't the penalty be deducted from the end zone back, not from the original spot?
That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying to you.
Right. No, I know. I'm just making sure that I know. I'm making sure that I'm like, because I heard what you said. I'm just like, how did they go all the way back to Blair?
Because it's supposed to be yards from where the spot.
From when the spot of the foul. And the spots in the end zone. Oh, they got hold.
And I'm not a sure loser. However, if you look at the tape of the play, because I've seen the tape of the play, there was no holding. It was it was so bad there was no holding. Nobody even touched nobody. That's how bad it was. But again, I'm not a sore loser.
You just calling out.
Hey,
keeping it real. Keeping it real. That's it.
If you follow 613 and you follow the Man Cave Sport Podcast, today is Saturday. We interviewed Nazir earlier, and that dropped today, the day before, which is Friday. So that young man earned it. I'm gonna let you know right now. On 4th and 2, their coach, Coach Sean from the Einstein Titans. What did I tell him, Jay? I said, what Vince McMahon used to say back in the day, he got balls of grapefruits. Pause. Because
I'm about to say.
Pause. But he got, you know us men say that. He got cojones.
And 4th and 2 in high school is
No. It's 4th and 2 from their
Einstein's 24.
From Einstein 25 or something like that.
Wow.
It's a minute and like 30 seconds left in the game.
He went
no timeouts.
Shout out to him. That was a tough call.
And we asked him about it at the end because I was like, bro, like, yo, Mike told him, he's like, man, you got some, he was like, man, what was we gonna do? Was we gonna punt? And I was like, oh shit. He was like, wanna go home. He was like, wanna go home.
No. He told me because Jay's right. I literally walked up to him and I said, first of all, let me let you. I'm giving Einstein props. Let me give our own Jae Jones props. Jae Jones got us on the field. All the pictures you saw and all them stuff that you saw with us doing that stuff on the field, Jay just walked on the field and started dapping them up. And the young homies was dapping them up, bro. Like, let me just say that. Like, they was Jay, remember I said clip this. All this is still clips. Anyway, they was loving Jae Jones. So I walked up to the coach because we interviewed their coach before. And I talked to him pretty much every week, but this week he didn't talk to me. And I said, okay, I know what this is about. Yeah. Ask Jay. The first thing I said to him, I said, that took a lot of balls to what you did. And he said, and listen, if we was going to lose this game, it was going to be on me.
Yeah.
I let them go out there and win it. That's exactly what he said to me. He said, if we lost, it would have been on me. But I let them go out there and win it. That's a coach. That's a great shout out to Einstein. Shout out to everybody at Einstein High School. We definitely gonna be back. They definitely gonna be the game of the week. I can say it now. Against Wheaton High School, they'll be the game of the week. I think myself and Jay might be there as well. We're gonna try to get you.
I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, but depending on what Blair does, he might, or can the Cowboys do, he might just sit in this. He might sit in this cubby. But this is the Man Cave Sports Podcast, where you can find us on the 613 Faye platforms, on IG 613 DMV, on Twitter 613 Faye, and on Facebook 613 Faye Productions. Hey man, we love y'all. Shouts out to y'all. Hey Jae Jones, tell them what they can do, baby.
Hey, shut the door on y'all asses. My paper ain't go.